Per usual, everybody's gonna benefit.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bowe. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988... And now it's time for the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Fighting out of the...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. You know what? I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love. Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good left counter that lands. He fails to score with that left hook. He blocks the hook. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Punch, counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Do you believe this? Perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Here's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Miss with that jab. They just missed with that big right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Still swinging with nothing left. Neither man really defending themselves. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. Sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow. Nice exchange here from both men. That left hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big right hand just misses. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Men step back for just a moment. fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowe, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with the hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the back. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. To see a jab from these two. He can't score with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Let's start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. That hook just can't find the target. Nice exchange here from both men. Great counter right hand there. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Lands with the right count. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Left punch. Fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big swing and a miss. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching from both these fighters. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And we enter the 8th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Missed him with that uppercut. Good counter punching. Counter right. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They figure out the combination to this safe. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And we enter the ninth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So that left lands. Nice counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He parries away that left hook. Good counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Beautiful counter shot. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Big, heavy shots, and Lewis is down. 1, 2, 3, 4. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
There's a counter shot. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
And there's the bell for round 11. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And he misses with the left uppercut. He got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt.
Oh, I heard that never buys.
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell to start round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Left counter was perfectly timed. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And a counter left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.